Have you heard of TikTok bullying a young child with a soft bone disease? Osteogenesis imperfecta, and you're talking about this kid. Yes, I saw this. This was super sad. I'm not gonna play the video, it's fucking heartbreaking. But yeah, I saw. He's a young kid. He has a debilitating condition where he has extremely brittle bones, meaning he can't do a lot of things that most kids do. And apparently on TikTok, a lot of people were trying to get him banned for something. I don't really know why or exactly what, but he posted a video, you know, saying like, why? I'm just here trying to have some fun, like I'm not faking it or anything like that. And he was crying, and it was just really sad. He's doing fine now, though. Like, his channel is blown up and everything, and a lot of people are showing a lot of support. It's just classic internet literally bullying a child. Like, it's fucking terrible. But he seems to be a good kid. He seems to be taking everything all right. And I haven't watched Ahsoka. I have no interest in Star Wars. I might check it out if it's anything like Andor, but otherwise I just don't care to see it. And no, I'm certainly not hyped for the conclusion of Destiny Light and Dark Saga. They have let me down one too many times, so I don't have a lot of faith in them. Yes, I'm familiar, Jasmine. And I don't know who that is, Grady. I'll play Bomb Rush Cyberpunk at some point. It's a very cool looking game. It's like Jet Set Radio Tony Hawk. I know all about it. Island Boys got arrested. No shot. What'd they get arrested for? Stop kissing your brother. You're going to jail, weirdo. Did they take the incest too far? Where are you seeing they got arrested? I don't even know why I bothered Googling it. One of them got arrested a while ago for the domestic battery. We talked about that. Yeah, that was another really sad one, Steve. That one popped off on Twitter a while back. Really appreciate it, Impossible. Yeah, I've never even heard of that story before. What's it called? Would I even look up for that? Really appreciate the huge drop though, man. All that comes up when I look up the werewolf attack is about a group of loggers that claim that they got attacked by a werewolf. Yeah, I know. It's sad what happened with Destiny. I miss the Bungie from the Halo Reach days as well. And the Persona 3 remake. Probably won't play it. Maybe. Actually, I don't even know why I'm saying maybe. I'm actually just lying. I'm not going to play it on stream or anything. I might play it eventually just because I really like Persona, but it won't be something I stream. And nah, I'm good, Austin. I'm just redecorating my room is all. Well, redecorating that area. I've got something cool to put there. Have you heard about the Pokemon ball toy that killed a bunch of kids? What? Reflecting on the Burger King Pokemon disaster of 1999. What? I've never heard of this. That sounds like some Burger King shit, though. What a crazy thumbnail to use for the, or not thumbnail, crazy article cover to use for this. Some of the most iconic toys of the 90s showed up on greasy trays across the country, but perhaps the biggest frenzy arrived with a series of Pokemon collectibles from Burger King at the turn of the millennium. Pokemania hit a fever pitch in 1999, and the frenzy had a body count. Time magazine helped introduce the Japanese imported phenomenon known as Pokemon to the mainstream. Okay. At the very center of their page, a space normally occupied by heads of state, religious leaders, and business magnates, Polyworld leaped out at the reader. I actually vaguely remember this cover. Oh, where's the toy? Oh. Doing alright, Jarrett. Hope you're doing well. And welcome, Leo. Oh, here we go. While parents, journalists, and psychologists were mulling the attitudinal impacts of the fad, a far more banal Poké danger was emerging. On December 11th, 1999, 13-month-old Kira suffocated to death in Northern California. A Pokemon toy from Burger King Kids Meal was believed to be the cause. The company had begun a massive Pokemon promotion in connection with the Pokemon the first movie, which debuted on November 10th. The 56-day promotion, one of the largest in history, was intended to run from early November to end of December. The Kids Meal prize during that 2-month period was one of 57 different Pokemon toys. Making the promotion all the more exciting was the fact that the toys were encapsulated within the immediately familiar red and white orb of a Pokeball. Burger King had plans to distribute over 25 million toys in this clever format for free with any Kids Meal purchased. Let me see what they look like.
Kids Meal. It has more of the great tasting food your kids love. Not to mention a little something else your kids may enjoy.
She's even in body armor. They knew this was dangerous.
Now inside every Burger King Big Kids Meal you buy, your kids not only get more of the great tasting food they love, they get Pokemon toys and limited edition trading cards from Pokemon the first movie.
Damn, wait, that's actually kind of crazy. That's a huge promo. Did they have all 151? How? How? Damn, Burger King used to go hard. As far as Kira's death was concerned, the toy itself, as it turned out, wasn't the problem. She died after one half of the plastic Pokeball, measuring just under 3 inches in diameter, became attached to her face. She had somehow gotten it stuck over her nose and mouth, forming an airtight seal. Holy shit. Her mother took a shower for about 20 minutes, and when she emerged, her daughter was dead. Jesus. Spokesperson for Equity Marketing, the toy maker that had partnered with Burger King, would later state that the toy meets or exceeds all federal safety guidelines. And Charles Nicholas, a spokesperson for Burger King, argued it was not concluded that the ball was the cause. I mean, it seems like a completely freak incident, but I mean, the ball was literally the cause. It suffocated her. But it's not the design's fault, I don't think, right? Like that's truly a freak thing from the sound of it. I haven't heard of that, Kakashi, but that's fucking terrible. And thank you, Puppet. Well, yeah, of course, if there was proof of it, Benjamin, for sure. This was in 1999. 10 days later, on December 23rd, it happened again. An 18-month-old girl in Kansas almost suffocated. By the time her father pried the half of a Pokeball from her face, the girl's lips had turned blue. When we found out about the first death, there was a realization that this could be a huge national concern. This was the worst-case scenario. A major fast food chain, not just a toy store, distributing these toys by the millions. How is it happening, though? It doesn't look like that'd be a really easy situation to find yourself in. And also, who's letting 13-month-old and 18-month-old babies eat Burger King alone? Also, what do they eat from Burger King? Aren't you still basically on mush? Maybe not at 18 months, but 13 months? When do you stop having, like, mush? When's the cutoff period? Usually around 11? Okay, so they might have just graduated from mush. But even still, graduating from mush right into Burger King, what a fucking awful combination. And no, I don't know that creepypasta avocado. Why is every major fast food controversy about Burger King? Because Burger King it's actually a scourge. Burger King needs to just be shut down. They make the worst fucking food imaginable. And I don't know if Unrecord will be a good game at all, but it's very interesting. The promotion was already proving to be a resounding success. Some of Burger King restaurants were each selling thousands of kids' meals a day. Numerous locations were inundated with crying, screaming children, frustrated parents in tow after selling out of all their kids' meal supplies. It's not a question of whether another death would occur, but when. Regulators criticized Burger King for acting too slowly. The success of the Pokémon tie-in, it seemed, was why the chain appeared to be dragging their feet regarding a potential recall. Burger King have come around now, but we did have to push them. Oh, they have a recall commercial.
Burger King and the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission want you to know about the voluntary recall of this Pokémon Pokeball. The ball may pose a suffocation hazard to children under 3. Throw the ball away or return it to Burger King. The safety of your child is of the utmost importance to us.
It was such a different time back then. They had to make another advertisement in order to advertise the recall. Nowadays, they'll just make a tweet, be like, hey, we're sorry we killed some kids. Like, what more is there to say? We're sorry. Like every game dev that comes out right now when they release a pile of shit. Sunday's not a day when there's a lot of press about something. The CPSC intended to do a joint press release with Burger King on December 29th, allowing the organization time to develop. Consumers were urged to immediately take the Pokeballs from children and either return or discard both halves. You'd even get a free small order of French fries for each Pokeball, and kids still got to keep the Pokemon toy inside. So was there one death and one close call? Oh, nope. January 25th, 2000, a month after the recall began, 4-month-old Zachary Jones was found dead in his crib in Indianapolis, Indiana. He too had been suffocated by a Pokeball. It's hard to believe that you go to get the kids something to eat, you bring home a lethal toy. How is a 4-month-old eating Burger King? And unmonitored by their parents? Now, of course, there clearly is something wrong with the design here, I think. Maybe the pictures aren't doing it justice for what the Pokeball actually looks like. But what the fuck? This is a 4-month-old with Burger King? And no supervision? Holy shit, that's a recipe for disaster even if it wasn't Burger King lethal Pokeballs. He only used the toy? Why did he say this? It's hard to believe you go to get the kids something to eat and you bring home a lethal toy. Sounds like he went to Burger King, got his kids something to eat, and it happened to have the toy in it, and the baby died from it. God damn. Yeah, I've never even heard of that. Welcome aboard, Anthony. You can try bringing one back. Maybe you'd still get the fries. This is the same era of bullshit, such as Satanic Panic, Stranger Danger, Razor Blades, and Halloween Candy, and similar. Satanic Panic never stopped. That's still going on today. Are they just clipping it around their nose like a pin? So from the way it describes it, it seems like what was happening is the baby would be playing with the Pokeball and the half would get caught on its face like a fighter pilot, basically, with their mask. And it created an airtight seal that suffocated them. Horrifying. Welcome aboard, US. I'll have to check that out then. I didn't know Gamer from Mars made a video on it. Yeah, of course I've seen the new Mortal Kombat trailer. I've seen them all. Have you heard about the people eating Borox? That's... Alright. We went over this on stream, but it was a little while ago. I'll bring it up. That's a false flag operation, I gotta tell you. I was really excited to see the borax eating trend on TikTok. It's not real. That was completely manufactured. I looked all over TikTok for a single person eating borax. Not one. Every TikTok video there is people either making a meme out of it or saying why you shouldn't eat borax. I didn't find evidence of a single person eating it. A couple people claim they did, but no one actually showed it. So I think that's just a complete fucking lie. I do believe people are dumb enough to do it, but I don't think anyone's actually doing it right now. Starfield's definitely not going to flop. It's just a matter of if it's going to live up to the hype or not. And I know all about the water speed record. I made a whole piece on that, actually. That's the most dangerous record anyone can ever try to break. I think it's like 5 out of the last 7 attempts have resulted in someone dying. Oh, god damn. Jesus Christ, Yeti. Thank you for the big drop. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you. Hope you're having a good night. And I don't know about that recall at all, Keith. Maybe at some point, Owen. You see, Logan Paul was just arrested for assault. I don't know why I'm even going to bother Googling this. I know it's not true. Yep. What do you know? Not real. But I Googled it. You got me. Yeah, I haven't seen the new Adventure Time thing yet. I know that it's either out or coming out pretty soon, but I haven't really looked into it. Hard call to make, Lance. I don't know. I'd say maybe just wait. Voice crack. Tom Kinney said it's the most emotional thing he's recorded. The new Adventure Time? Is that what you're referring to? What's your least favorite song ever? How the fuck am I supposed to choose a least favorite song? I have no idea. Don't know what yet, Owen. Usually it's just perusing Steam new releases for some dog shit. I don't know any bull riders. Hard to say, Kayla. They both have their pros and cons. Like I said, I'm looking forward to Stalker 2. They took out all the NFT garbage, so I'm hoping it'll be fun. I'm expecting it to be fun. 1 year sober this week. Congrats, man. That's huge, Adam. Do you believe in the conspiracy that deja vu is actually just the Matrix or simulation loading a save game file? Wait, that's not even a real conspiracy. You just made that up. That's your conspiracy. Hey, Charlie, do you believe in what I thought was cool? I know there's a theory that deja vu is like something in the simulated universe theory, but not with the overriding save file. The answer is no, though. I think deja vu's more easily explained with your brain that's accounting for long-term memory accidentally putting it in short-term. Or, sorry, mix that up. The part of your brain that's responsible for retaining short-term information accidentally putting it in the place that's responsible for long-term. The overlap causing deja vu. I think that's a lot more rational than a save file of the simulated universe overwriting itself.